Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast for Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. All right, so today we have the moon shifting into practical and inquisitive Gemini. So the theme likely on learning, could be a good day for that, gaining information, knowledge, and even getting into the communicative and sharing side of ourself with the moon here. Now, Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is retrograde, so still a good time of rethinking things, reworking matters for about the next week while he's retrograde. But today that Mercury is in harmony with Venus in a sextile, so maybe a bit of an opening for communicating in relationships, maybe enjoying some communication, some learning. Some of this practical Gemini stuff can be quite enjoyable and a great way to connect with this type of aspect. We are, of course, still in the first quarter phase, so good to challenge ourselves from anything that we've started since a little over a week ago. And Venus square Saturn's lifting off from yesterday, so more of any restrictions or denser energy in regards to enjoyments or relationships is starting to ease up today. All right, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Wednesday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations called True Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information because the signs are different from mainstream astrology. All right, so the moon well set in practical Gemini here today, coming out of Taurus, which was the energy the past few days around more of that grounding energy and stronger earth energy, especially with Venus square Saturn. But today things go into the air side of things with Gemini. You could say the mental side of things, great for learning, using our minds, getting into that gaining of knowledge and flexibility. Gemini is all about being light on our toes so we can be, adaptive with information and, willing to kind of, be curious and light and flexible and even share with others and exchange with others is a great way of working with this theme here today. With that being said, though, Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is retrograde in Aquarius still. So when it does come to, gaining information and communication, good to be flexible, right? Retrogrades are a time of rethinking, reworking, and in Aquarius, it could have to do with maybe our future visions or anything collective that we could be rethinking at the moment. So with that being said, though, Mercury is in harmony with Venus here today. And not a major aspect, but just a bit of an opening. And so this could make it a good day for enjoying maybe some of these Gemini mercurial things like learning, reading, writing, sharing, and exchanging with others. In fact, with Venus, it can emphasize others quite a bit since she is the ruler of relationships. And so there is a bit of that opening there for communication. And also Venus represents what we enjoy. And in harmony to Mercury, again, some of these things can be quite enjoyable. So nothing major with that, but just an opening. And it could be a good day to develop these things, especially with that, again, moon in practical Gemini. All right, and some of the energy from yesterday is lifting off. We had some denser energy with Venus squaring up to long-term Saturn. And so if there were any things that yesterday you were being patient with or responsible with when it comes to those values, enjoyments, or relationships, that energy is starting to ease up here today. We'll probably feel that lifting up. But it does make it a good day for integration. If there was anything from yesterday that you do want to see the long term with, and you have been putting in some patience and diligence with, could be a good day of integrating that. Which is after the square. All right, and other than that, we are still in the first quarter phase of the lunar month, which means a little over a week ago we had that new moon, and that was in Aquarius in Sidereal. And this has been this month of developing these future ideals. And so great to be focused on, our hopes and wishes for the future for ourselves, but also for the world at large. Aquarius is about contribution in its highest expression. And so anything we can focus on in that contributing way is great. Again, being flexible with it with Mercury retrograde, but there is that sort of opening here today for enjoying some of that light, flexible, adaptive energy with both of these planets with the sun and moon in air signs does make it quite synergistic. In this case with Gemini, yes, great to get into that light, flexible, and adaptive energy and learning energy. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily forecast. Take care.